Hey man, welcome to the Live Vibes, man. We are here with the new day, the new scenery. You got to see it on Sunday. It's Monday.
And I'm gonna start it off with a hey, welcome to the Live Vibes Podcast, man. Every Monday and Friday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. We are all just trying to put all the pieces together, get everything straight, so we can give y'all a good show tonight. So
give y'all some good shows.
Start us out with the introduction.
Hey man, y'all already know what it is. It's James, aka Hater Herder, aka Mr. Flatliner. What's up with it?
Happy Friday.
Y'all already know it's D'Angelo, aka Rated, and last but not least, we have
it's the motherfucking
It's the king.
Hey. All right, so I'm about to share this real quick onto my page.
Not just doing that, just
I can't do it from my page because that sucks. But anyway,
beating on the chest. King Kong.
Let's go ahead and check these vibes, man. How was y'all week, man? How was y'all Monday through Thursday? Well, it's Friday today too. Tuesday through Friday.
Man, tired. Man, I'm tired as fuck, man. I ain't been getting no sleep, man. Same old.
Same old.
Just trying to get this paper and no fucking new lane, ho.
I feel you.
I need to rob a bank or something, or I need money.
Hey,
because my baby,
Money Heist too, man. I just finished Money Heist, so robbing the bank is it's not that far fetched where my brain is at right now.
I mean, shit, you already gotta walk around with a mask on. You halfway there.
This is true because baby outside, man. She need like some transplants and some. She gonna need a lot of work, man.
Ain't working no more.
The nigga rigging is slightly working, but I'm sitting there like, you ever have your shit nigga rigged? You like, I'm driving cautious as shit, trying to coast as much as I can.
Like
put off the gas pedal, like, okay, we just gonna coast. Yeah, go around me, fuck y'all.
Oh man.
So basically, you gotta drive with your damn hazard lights on.
Nah, I ain't that slow.
Oh man. My week was cool, to say the least. Nothing too crazy. Work was light. This school thing with the kids have been mad different too. Just trying to stay on top of that because they're using like this Microsoft Teams thing. And I hate that I got to go in. It's probably like 10 to 15 subjects. And I got to go in each one to check to see if the kids have assignments in those classes. It gets so annoying, bro. It should be an easy way to do that instead of going in each class and checking it out because it's a lot to it. But been learning a lot with these Zooms and Microsoft Teams, and now Facebook got a joint called Rooms. We haven't even tried that out yet. It was something else that was new too. So it seems like everybody's jumping on this multiple mass video, quarantine distancing, thing.
Hey, I'm just gonna make a note. I think James, Kobe has been in the house too long. He over there having a bitch fit on Facebook. He had a whole bitch fit.
I seen him put up a live on Instagram, but I ain't get the chance.
We need to get that nigga out the house. Like, he need to go get him out the house into a bar and get him some food. The nigga need a Snickers right now.
Oh yeah. Hey, this nigga wow.
And who is this y'all referring to?
Nah, they talking about Jimmy.
Jimmy.
Jimmy crazy ass.
Oh, DJ Sheep.
Yeah,
he need to get his shit together. Somebody let that nigga out the house.
Snickers.
But yeah, that's my week. My week.
I'm gonna take that nigga car. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take that nigga car.
He ain't that far from you. But this coronavirus update, man. Let's see what's been going on for this past week. It was a few things I kind of wanted to talk about with that, but they supposed to been letting our side of town supposed to been open today.
Yeah, your side of town. My side of town, like,
yeah, we're gonna wait it out, and I feel like everybody should still. They got places like LA saying, "Yo, we still gonna do this for the next 3 months. We ain't opening up nothing," which is very smart because LA got everything. They got all the businesses, all the movie places, like all the celebrities live out there. it's just a jam-packed place. Like places like that need to be still locked down for a long time. But
DC said the same thing. DC mayor said she's not opening DC up until DC has 14 straight days of no deaths or nothing, something like that.
I ain't mad at that at all. I love that idea because I feel like, you know, every state should take that same precaution, but of course that's not the case. People do what they want to do for the money and for the greed and stuff like that, and that's trash, but whatever. But hopefully everybody take their time. Even with me being out, I'm telling you, I'm still going to wear masks. I'm still going to keep hand sanitizer. Like, I ain't playing with these people. Regardless if these businesses slowly open up, I'm still going to take precautions as they go. I'm not playing with these people, man, at all. I'm trying to think of what the update was. It was something big that happened with this corona stuff.
Everybody tuning in. Hey, y'all. Hey.
All the comments and stuff. Look, I'm trying to get into this other account so I can share this.
Hey, y'all.
Okay. Hey, I made it in. Good money. But what about y'all? Anything y'all seen? Any news on the corona stuff that y'all ran across?
No, not that I know of. I haven't.
Look, other than it's just the whole engineered bitch, man. I ain't got nothing new, man. It's just affected so many people so many different ways, and it's just fucking retarded. And you can't tell me this shit was not engineered. But I'm just saying, like,
I heard that this is supposed to have turned into some type of super virus now or some wild stuff. Somebody mentioned that to me.
The joint powered up. It powered up.
Everything is becoming super hornet, super virus.
This is in my final form.
Yeah, something weird like that, man. But I don't know. I'm not really feeding into it too much with that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'll see what comes out when it comes out. But it is what it is. Share now in public. All right, boom. But yeah, man. So let's start with these ending questions from last week. I think last week we had 2. And I kind of tried to hurry up and swing and get the gist of it and write it down. But I feel like the first one was what Gabby said, and which was what are your, like, what is it that makes you like
where the fuck Gabby at anyway? Where the fuck Dolph? Where's Dolph?
I don't know. Leave Dolph and wherever she at. Leave her ass wherever she at. Yeah, like, so what is it that is your cutoff, or like, you know, your deal breakers, or like how many, you know, times does it take? Like, what is it to get you to cut somebody off? Like, what is your thing? So I feel like we all have different ways that we look at our relationships. Some people are one and done. Some people feel like, you know, certain things are deal breakers and some things aren't.
Now, was that question like relationships, or was like people in general?
I think it's relationships. I don't think it was the people in general. It was people in general.
Yeah, I thought her genre was like a people in general.
Yeah.
That kind of depends on what you screw me over doing. You know, like if you screw me over with something that's just small, you know, like something small, you screw me. I mean, that take a couple of times. Now, you promise me something like, yeah, I'm gonna take you to work or something, and I fuck around and miss work and get fired or something like that, man. I'm gonna be that. Damn it, unless you got a good excuse, man. Like certain shit just can't let go by. But I mean, I don't know, man. Certain shit just don't bother.
Cause see, that's messing with your money, so that can be taken serious, very serious.
Yeah,
I feel you on that. I don't know, man. I feel like I think we all got some pretty big deal breakers when it comes to like relationships, but friendships, man, just I don't know. I feel like it don't take much for me. And I ain't even gonna say like to cut you off, like I never want to speak to you again. But I just like some people you just know not to really hang out with, associate with too much. I feel like the first time you show me that you're not the person to be around, that's it. I'm not looking to hang with you, kick it with you. I don't want to skate with you, nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like we cutting all that out. So When
they show their true color. When their true color show, then you're pretty much done.
Somebody in the comments said, mess with my family. Now, what if somebody's dating somebody in your family? Huh? Would you cut somebody off for that? I mean, some people probably don't care, but I guess if you say don't do it and they do it, then yeah. But what would be your reason for them not doing it? You know what I'm saying? What would be your reason for telling somebody not to do something like that?
Somebody said they do the 3-strike rule. Yeah, 3 strikes.
Yeah.
I mean, again, it really depends on the subject of what you scroll me over for. Something that's life-changing, life-threatening, something like that, it don't need to take one. Something small, you never know how many times you get that. I mean, after a certain amount of time, shit, you just learn not to deal with the motherfucker on that part anyway on your own. Like, but
yeah, I can dig that. King, I know you didn't cut a lot of people off in your lifetime. What are some things that have made you just cut motherfuckers off? Man?
No. See, look. I be giving motherfuckers chances, like, because at the end of the day, I look at it as though I do it by a case-to-case basis. Because at the end of the day, I think you should know, like, those friends you have in your life. Like, this person's like that. This person's like that. Okay, this person is kind of, the relationship is one-sided. This, you kind of know how your friends are. I mean, and after a while, you kind of dealt with it. Now, if it gets to a point where, all right, say the friendship is kind of one-sided. Okay, I give you that. Mm-hmm. But if it gets to a point where that one-sidedness irritates me, like it's like, say if I fall below, I'm hurting, and then your one-sidedness is you not showing no compassion, or you just kind of just still that one-sidedness, you can't really recognize what the fuck is going on, and it's still all about you, then fuck you.
I feel you on that.
Off the break, just fuck you. Like, all right, now I got to a point in my life where your friendship means nothing to me because you only value what you can get from it. I was cool with it at first because maybe got some live jokes or talking, whatever conversation, I may have benefited from it a little bit, but you probably benefited more. Like, now it's just like, nah, can't deal with that. Some people I give the 3-strike rule. Some people, if it's money related, I'm like, all right, no, I see that you're a user and it's something that could really affect me. Like, no, you get cut off the break. If I see you psycho crazy, you cut off this. I'm sitting like this. And so it's a case-to-case basis with me.
Yeah. You know what?
Family is the worst when it comes to that shit. Family, God.
Damn. You know what? Like for guys, like for like the homies or whatever, like I can't rock with a guy who don't take care of his kids. If I notice you just like a straight up deadbeat, I can't fuck with you like that.
Surprisingly, we don't know too many.
Exactly.
I don't know. We rock with
everybody
like
we know are good fathers. But yeah, nah, if you a deadbeat out here, I can't rock with you. As far as the homies are concerned, women, I feel like I feel like most women are like messy in their own way. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's like, but one thing with women I know I really is a red flag for me is how you go about with the friends that you have, right? Like, I knew a chick that like threw all her girlfriends under the bus. I ain't even know them. Like telling all their business and all this other stuff, and that told me that
I've seen that plenty of times.
This is something that you do. So just me knowing her, I say, I can't trust her with my business because she's gonna tell my business to everybody too. Like, you can look at the type of mess that somebody's with, especially when it comes to women, and see like, I ain't got time for that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
She gonna tell your secrets to all the people she talked to you about.
Definitely. So it's just like those type of people I don't like stuff like that. So nah.
Yeah.
Nothing news comments.
All right, so go to
hurt me over and over again on purpose. I see you with that. Don't like people that's always negative about and drama. You know what? There are people who are always negative about stuff. I hate
You
people like that.
always
I
find
can
the
always
negative.
be negative. I can be a
Nah,
negative motherfucker
no, but that's the
sometimes.
thing. Yeah, like finding the negative thing in everything. Like that's rough to deal with. When you got something good, you're always looking for the negative side of that. That's trash. I get that. I don't like that either. That's whack. What else we got? People hurting or disrespectful to my family. I get
I
that.
need Henny. I need me some fucking Henny. God damn, I need to
Crystal says selfish people, self-centered, arrogant, not a go-getter, lazy, don't take care of his responsibilities, kids, hits me or threatens me. Got a list.
And by that time it's self-defense.
Yeah. No, I don't. Yeah, I don't. Same thing when it comes to that. Like, I don't rock with. If I know that there's a guy that hits on women and things like that, I don't rock with niggas like that either. There's a certain level of respect.
Surprisingly, we don't hang around people who do.
No, we
I
don't.
think
We
they know
don't.
they.
You keep saying that, but shit, you never know what a motherfucker do behind closed
Exactly.
doors.
Well, we don't know.
That's what I'm saying.
And then on top of that,
though, if I know, I'm not rocking with you.
Yeah.
It's that simple. Yeah. It's certain shit
and
I
it,
just
damn,
can't.
yeah. Think like if that would just be an ass whooping. I'm just saying, but all right.
Yeah, I can't rock with that. I can't rock with that at all.
Cause you
I
think like
understand
if we
certain things
cool with
happen
the
in
girl and he
relationships.
hitting the girl off some stupid shit, that's like an instant ass whooping. Like, sorry,
It's
bro,
like,
but
nah, bro.
you earned this ass whooping.
Yeah, some people you just can't associate yourself with, and things like that I can't associate myself with. You're not going to see somebody and instantly think I'm just like him. You know what I'm saying? Like, when people see you, you're like a reflection of who you hang around. They say bird of a feather flock together, right? So if they think highly of you and you have people behind you, like people that you brought with you or these your folks or whatever, they're going to trust and like them based off of how they feel about you. So it's like, all right, I rock with you. And if you rock with them, then I'm going to rock with them too because I rock with you. But nah.
That's how gangs move around. And
Yeah.
Gang.
The person that you bring around, if they find out that they are a snake or anything, they not only get them, they get you too.
Exactly.
And that is why most people don't fuck with certain people because it's like, man, this ain't just your life. This shit depends on both of our lives.
Mm-hmm.
You're around because of me.
Exactly.
You definitely gotta watch the company.
Yeah. That's so you let that be a lesson to everybody that's in the chat and everybody that's watching, man. Like, watch who you hang around. Watch who you call your friend. Watch who you call your best friend. Shit like that. Some people just deserve to be associates or just don't rock with them at all. Because you never know. You can get into a lot of shit just off of knowing somebody. A lot of people get caught up in bad business, get, you know what I'm saying, jumped, shot at, all type of things because you're with somebody who out here doing the wrong stuff. So yeah, people like that, I can't rock with that. So those are I think off the top of my head, my limitations for cutting people off and shit like that. I just can't do no shit like that. This other question is you came up with, King. I don't know how, I don't want to word this wrong because I always write down the shorter version because I got a short little pad here, but it was basically like, what do you value now that we went through this little mini quarantine thing, like something that you probably took advantage of and you didn't know that you needed until this quarantine happened, and now you like, yo, like I took advantage of, either if it's time, if it's, you know, a certain thing that you did every day, if it's something that you miss, what is it that you value coming out of this quarantine mess?
I know for me, I value I guess quality time, I guess, with people and my children. Because it's been a while since I've seen my children. I mean, not seen them, but, you know, like had them with me because of this. And it's just like, dang, next time I get a chance to be with them, I'm going to just be about them because it's like, shit, it's been a while. So I guess, you know, fatherly duties, daddy time, all of that. Pretty much.
I get that. I think that I it's not something I miss, but it's something that I didn't take advantage of. And that was actually going out here and doing things. Like, people would invite me to a lot of different things or events or stuff like that. And I really wasn't excited to go about none of that stuff. Like, if it wasn't business related, I'm just like, I'm cool, and I stay in the house. I'll work on some, you know what I'm saying, whatever. I just kind of brushed off a lot of things. And then now that it's like, oh, you got to stay in the house. Man, now I think back and I'm just like, yo, I really turned down a lot of it could have been anything, you know what I'm saying? But I think I want to take advantage of those a little more. Going to the things and events and places that people invite me to, that I would usually brush off. And I think I'm gonna start saying yes to a few of those and just, you know, see where it goes. Cause this is, you know, this quarantine thing made me see that in a different light now. Cause I can't wait to get back out the house, man. Cause this is nuts. I'm glad they lifted it now. Of course, I'm gonna be cautious, but I definitely took advantage of a lot of opportunities. I took for granted a lot of opportunities that was just to get out the house, and I just didn't do it. So I got to start doing that more.
Before the king go, we got Miss Lee. She said quality time with her parents and family. Karen said she misses freedom. Natasha Ross said time, well balanced in her time. Crystal said she values her business. She didn't realize how dope it was making her own money because people got jobs taken away. So yeah, it's a lot of different ones. King, what about you?
All right, now as for me, like I'm almost like you, James. Like, talk to my son on Zoom, and he done already got a list. Hey, Dad, no, when I see you, can we do this? Can we do that? Can we do this? I'm like, nigga, sure. Whatever the fuck you want to do.
You want to do.
You better make sure you got his lemonade.
Oh yeah, man. Look, me and him love lemonade, so that's a bet. Oh, look, I'm going to have lemonade. He's going to have lemonade. We are lemonade fucking fanatics. Look, we're going to get lemonade. We're going to go to look, we missing the mall cookies. I know I got to take him to get, I know he didn't think about this, but I know I went and got a pizza today. He loved and pizza. I love and pizza, so I know he going to want that. Mm-hmm. I just found a new perspective on life with this shit. Like, it's actually, I mean, I'm a homebody anyway, so this whole quarantine shit is like just another day, but it's this thinking about it, like, yeah, like almost like you, D, like, man, I'm just in the house, not really doing shit. If it's not work, I'm in this motherfucker.
Yeah.
But I have grown to have like a newfound taste of, like, I want to go out and taste other type of foods. Like, I had sushi this past motherfucking weekend that was fucking delicious. Some shit called Lion King, and I crushed that motherfucker.
I may have to see
like since we left New Orleans,
at all, so.
since we left New Orleans, young, I've been wanting to start tasting more and more different shit. Like, I'm like, young, I just want to like just hit restaurants, grab me a nice little drink, like, man, give me the special. I don't know what the fuck it is. Just hand me that shit. I'll eat it. Like, as long as it tastes good. I just want to experience different shit. I'm trying to wean myself out of my addiction and focus that capital into enjoying life.
I feel you on that.
Any of you ladies want to be on the menu? If you are the special, Marcus is willing to eat anything new.
Willing. He is willing. He's open. All you gotta do is send us a DM. On Instagram. Put your bid in. You can leave it in the comments. He's definitely
that was a good one. That was a good one. This nigga.
But no, I agree with that. I feel like things that we do normally.
And like D, like shit, like me and you, we gotta hit that motherfucking restaurant we went to that one time. Buy it. Fucking food was delicious. I want that shit.
Nope. I just drove past that joint the other day. That joint tore down. Yes, I was so mad.
They killed that restaurant?
I was just talking about it like a week ago. I was like, is that the joint? Yeah, I was so mad. I said, man, like, went there that one time. That shit was
I just
so
told
good.
you that one day I just hit these like, yeah, look, we about to go to a restaurant. I don't give a fuck. Like, just pick one.
Yeah, we got finished doing a photo shoot, and we just drove on up there and just picked a random spot, and that shit was
shit was delicious. God damn it! I don't even know the name of that spot.
I don't remember. I could find out, but that joint gone. They tore that joint up.
That shit was like it lit. Yeah, I mean, it was expensive, but I was saying it like it was worth it.
It was worth it.
Fuck,
It was.
I always tell
It
D
was.
like, yeah, once I get me a bay and we serious, we gonna double date down this bitch. And you know
This
it's
shit crazy.
Annapolis, so that shit was expensive.
All right, so we got comments that I value my creative mind more. If I can be creative in quarantine, I know I can be even more creative with more freedom. Very true. Let's see. I'm going to try and travel more. It's a lot of things that I haven't even seen in the world of age. You know what's so wild? I tell my moms that a lot.
Like, go to
I
Philly,
always catch her saying little things here and there about
Blazing
oh, I didn't really
Davis.
get a chance to do this, or
Right.
I didn't get a chance to do that, and blah blah blah. And I'm just like, yo, like you still young. You know what I'm saying? Like my mom's is only what 54.
Something.
Like she's not that old. So you still have a lot of life left. So I'm trying to get her to see it that way. Don't look at it like you didn't do anything and you got plenty of time. You know what I'm saying? At least another 20 years to go out here and travel. And, you know what I'm saying? I told her to make a list of things that that she's been passionate about over the years, like 5 things, and try to, knock out one goal for each one.
And
You know
the
what I'm saying?
funny
Like,
thing you said about that, because my mother hit me. We was talking the other day. I think I had a drunk night and was like texting my mom, "I love you, mom."
yeah.
And she hit me with the same thing, like, I wish we would spend more time with each other and do more things. And I was thinking this in my head, like my mom was almost like yours, always just chilling in the house and stuff. I'm like, I think I would have to bring her out to experience more shit. Because I'm looking at my list of the little things I've done. I'm sitting there like, I think I might have done more shit than her in her life. And she's been here longer than me.
Right.
Maybe I need to get her out to show her, like, look, we can do this and do that. Like, yeah. Because I think I would love to take her to Vegas, or like how we went to fucking New Orleans to just walk around. My mother gonna be chill.
Yeah. No, New Orleans was lit.
Yeah,
New
or
Orleans was lit.
take her to
Vegas was always lit.
to fucking walk around how we do.
Yeah.
Man. Shit, we've been in that shit like 4 or 5 times.
Yeah, no bull. That's what's up. He got braces. You got to be careful.
Look, what you need to be careful for?
Hey,
look,
I don't know.
Trust me.
These do not get in the way, baby. Trust me.
Not get in the way at all.
Oh, what y'all? They done went all the way back to him eating.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right. So look, I got a really good question for y'all. All right, y'all in the comments too. I need y'all to pay attention. All right. If your baby mama or your baby daddy ain't shit, right? What qualifications did they have for them to hit in the first place? Or for our cases, what was it about them that made us feel like they was worth giving a dick to? Unless we just didn't give a fuck, but. I'm
glad
go on the
Jonix
record
going
and
first.
say that like neither one of my kids' mothers are like pieces of shit or nothing like that. No, I have good relationships and good rapport with both of them. But my thing is that I can say it wasn't they all have so many like qualities to why it happened. So this doesn't really fit well with me. I don't have any like ill will with them. So I can't be like, you know what, these are all the things that was wrong with them, but this one good thing is why they got it. They have too many good qualities. So
yeah, I think I can agree with that. I don't think I don't have ain't shit baby mom or kids mother or child's mom. I don't have no ain't shit that I can just say, oh, you ain't shit and you only got to be because of this.
yeah. I can I'm trying to find a way to give an answer here. Because I feel like that's not fair to the question. I can say that
I need to fucking move, man.
one was very what's the word I'm looking for? I feel like one was very adaptive. Like I felt like she was younger than me, you know, at the time, when she still is, of course, but at the time she was younger than me, and I felt like for her, I just thought I was going to deal with somebody that was young-minded, immature. I would have to try to school her and, you know what I'm saying, like mold her into something. But she was surprisingly way more mature than I thought she was. And I feel like that was the way in. It was just like, yo,
You're going
yeah,
to get the
pull
deal.
them down. Like it wasn't, it made sense. It made sense.
Say, pull them down. Pull them
And
down. Get
the
her
other
in.
one, the other one I can say that I feel like, you know how like men are very easy to please, right? I feel like we're very easy to please. Our list of things that we want and need are very short. I think she was the one that checked off this list that even though I don't like hold this list accountable for people, but the list is still there. And I feel like she checked them off extremely quick. You know how like some people is just like, you got to fill them out, find out what they like, what they don't like, what they're into, put them in certain situations, how they're going to act, react and respond and stuff like that. I think this person just checked everything off quickly. And I was just like, oh yeah, you ain't going nowhere. You ain't going nowhere. You good. You staying right here for a very long time. Like, because you don't meet people like that. So it's really easy to jump into that situation like that. So
you know how the women already know, like within 5 minutes of meeting them, that they're gonna have sex with her. So
yeah.
within your 5 minutes, you already knew you was gonna nut in that.
Well, you know what? It wasn't even like the first 5 minutes in that situation. For real, to be honest with you, it wasn't even the first 5 minutes because just the way that played out, it was a little different. It was more so like a lot of people around, so it wasn't just like a one-on-one vibe type thing. But it ended up happening in different ways like that. Like we in a room full of people, but the vibe would end up being that one person. That's how I knew it was like, okay, might be on to something. But by the time she left that house, I knew she was gonna get some dick if she wanted some. It may not have been the first 5, but before she left, I knew I was gonna give her some dick for sure.
So to answer the question, I guess I can say the vibe. I got the vibe. The nasty.
That can definitely do it.
And,
somebody show you how nasty they are, nigga, you like, wait a minute.
I guess that's pretty much it. You know, like the vibe. Like
Yeah.
I quote good vibe. If it wasn't a good vibe, it was nasty.
Yeah.
Weird. Came down. The king.
What about you, King?
I'm sorry, I got totally distracted. Y'all know I live in the hood, so I'm really trying to determine, is this firecrackers or gunshots? So I'm like, should I be ducking down a little bit? Or should I be like, fucking asshole. Whatever. Both of my child's moms, they're cool. I mean, I can't really say
what one of them did to make him give it up. I know somebody did something to make you drop your drawers, man.
Hey, did you drop your draw?
Shut the fuck up. Don't switch to my fucking wordplay. Nah, it was nothing magical like how your shit was. My oldest son, she was cool. So but she was cool on the strength of her representative to me was cool. Now, naturally, the real her and me don't mesh.
Don't click.
Her representative was cool. But at the end of the day, great mom. Great person. Our personalities, our values
like that
just
honeymoon
don't.
phase locks you up.
Not even honeymoon, like just because there's a honeymoon phase who I think lasts longer. That first representative, like you just open the door, you walk in, and it's like, wait, what the fuck? And that little bit of time, whatever. But at the end of the day, man, she cool. My youngest son, mother, actually, I get along with her more than the oldest one. But that's a whole nother motherfucking story of shit with her. But I think with her, I met her when I was younger. And the only reason she got a kid out of me was because I think it was the history of knowing her, like when we were younger, and we were still cool over the years and whatsoever. But man,
that can take a toll on a friendship and make it go to a place where you probably weren't even thinking about it.
Because I mean, at the end of the day, like out of all three of us, I think I am the dreamer, and I was kind of hoping like maybe some shit, but it didn't. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to say like, I'm not going to say like my kids' moms are not fucked up. I mean, we like the youngest one, we might have different views on things, but at the end of the day, I can understand that she's doing the best, or she's visioning what she's doing is the best that she should be doing.
Okay. Yeah, and
I mean, I might have a different thought process of what the fuck she's doing, but at the end of the day, she's viewing what she's doing.
Definitely got a different thought process.
Because that question was pretty much like catered to a woman, actually, the way it was. It was like, because women are usually the ones complaining about their baby daddy.
Oh yeah,
and stuff like that. So I just tried to flip it so we can answer the question.
Yeah, because like at the end of the day, like my oldest one, depending on how she feel, I might be good, I might be some shit, depending on her emotions. My youngest one, she'll probably say I ain't shit.
Okay.
But
so basically, both of them can come to a point where you ain't shit.
Oh, they will probably talk all day that I'm not
so
shit.
So that means, oh no, they might got something behind that shit.
Oh, bruh.
Both of them ain't gonna think the same,
bruh. Nah, bruh.
I'm fucking with you.
If anybody know how I am, like that's a laugh.
All right, so look, I'm gonna go to this next one, right? I know. I'm pretty sure the women in here are gonna have a lot to say about this. So I saw this picture and it showed a guy in the middle and he had two girls, one on the left, one on the right, and they said, "This is okay." And then they had one at the bottom and had a girl in the middle with two guys and said, "But this is not okay." And both was with question marks. So I guess they're trying to figure out like, where does the line get crossed to where women can't do the same thing that men can do? Or a woman having two men is considered or looked at wrong or negative, when a guy having two girls is looked at or glorified or whatever.
And see, like we had a conversation behind scenes on this, you guys. Now I've seen the same exact picture, but it was a younger individual, and I took it as that it's okay for a younger man to experience with females than a younger female. How would you look at it? Like, guys would say, "Oh yeah, my son was with two little older bandage joints versus my daughter." Like, fuck no.
Okay.
That's why I sent you that younger picture joints. So I'm like which way we will go with? I think. So which one are we gonna go with? Either
that's a plot twist, though. That is a plot twist, because if it's, I look at it as if they're both same age, I think that's fine. I don't give a fuck how you look at it. A woman with two men or a man with two women. But if it's a kid, if it's a young teenage, let me say, guy with two grown-ass women, I would look at that as okay. But I would not look at this teenage woman with two.
I wish we could show the pictures.
I would not agree with that. I don't know. Maybe I wouldn't agree with it because I have daughters. And, I ain't no motherfucking way.
All right. I feel you on that. I'm gonna answer it from what I took from it, which was before looking at the age and looking at them as being younger. I just looked at it as people. And I thought it was kind of hitting on the fact that like it looked like they were like undressed, like they was about to fuck or something in the picture to me. But from that standpoint, I think people look at anything that women do that requires multiple men in a negative light. And that's a society thing. Society has it painted to where men are just glorified Yeah, can y'all see that? Yeah, can y'all see King's joint? It's I feel like society has it painted to where men are glorified for doing stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like they can have two girls, and you know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know, or he a pimp, he a player, like he pulled it off and things like that. And I feel like women, if they have more than one man, they looked at as nasty sluts, you know what I'm saying? Like she a thought, she a hoe, X, Y, and Z. But I feel like I always tell people the ratio with the numbers. I always use the numbers as a way to break this down. I say, so if we got a guy with two girls and you ask men opinion and you ask women opinion, men are gonna look at that guy and be like, hey man, he getting how he live. Like he you know what I'm saying? Like he pulling off something that's hard to do, you know what I'm saying? Having multiple women, you know what I'm saying? Because you gotta convince these women to say yes to you. You know what I'm saying? It's not like the other way around. So when you see the women with two men, men ain't fucking hard to fuck. Like we gonna say yeah as soon as you ask. It ain't, you know what I'm saying? It's a little different. So a man will be like, you know what? Good shit for the guy, but the girls be like, oh, he nasty, he a hoe, he trying to fuck everybody, blah, blah, blah. So it's like a positive on the men's side and a negative on the women's side, which is a stalemate at 0. But when a woman does it and you ask the guys, they're gonna be like, oh, she a hoe, she's slutting, you know, she's slutting herself out, da da da. So it's a negative for the men, and women gonna call her a slut, a hoe, and the same thing. So it's a negative for the women too. So that's a double negative, and that's why society looks at this as wrong. So no matter what the situation is, I feel like that's always going to be the premise for when women do it versus men. But that's what I took when I saw it. When I saw the pictures and why it was okay for a man and not okay for a woman. I disagree if we had to give an answer. I feel like if you're an adult, you can do what you want to do. If you want to have sex with these two guys as a girl, if you want to date them, if you want to marry two guys, like do what you want to do. That's your lifestyle. Your lifestyle is pertaining to what makes you happy. So if you found two people, go do it. Same thing for a guy. If you found two girls, do it. If everybody happy, I'm rolling.
Is it my turn?
Yeah. I'm looking
All
at the
right, no.
comments right
See, I got two answers then.
now.
My two answers. All right. Now we, like you said, we had two pictures. The one you originally posted when we were talking about this discussion. It looked like the person was like more or so of a teenager or a dwarf or midget. I don't fucking know what it was. But look, if you legal, if you got two guys or if you got girls, got two guys, I don't give a fuck. Y'all legal, do what the fuck you want. Whatever that makes you happy whatsoever. But now, like I said, I seen the kind of the same drawing, and when it came to a kid, like how we say like there's a double standards of say like if a younger male, let's say not legal, gets with an older female, like most guys be like, oh yeah, versus a younger female with an older guy, we be like, fuck no, kill that nigga.
Yeah.
On some R. Kelly shit. That's how I looked at it, and that's where I believe that that's why there's both parents needed. Like no matter how that father feel, mom, you go motherfucking murder that bitch. Dad, you like that in that instance to fuck the whole double standard shit. That's why we need both parents no matter what. Mom, if it was your son, if your son is being attacked by an older female that's a predator on your son, you beat that bitch ass. And as if for a father, you protect your daughters, mothers, you protect your sons from other females. That's how I look at it.
I'm with that. I see a lot of people in the comments agree with that same thing that you're saying. I think they agree with all of us of what we said because we looked at it in different ways, but they agree with each way that we're looking at it.
So like how like the whole R. Kelly shit, like the father should have been there beating R. Kelly's motherfucking ass. And if it's like a male situation where it's an older female, like how these young guys who got fucking teachers pregnant, the mother should have been thrashing that motherfucking teacher. That's just how I looked at it. Like, fuck. Because it'll be wrong if the father go up there and beat the fucking female ass that is fucking.
Yeah, you can't do that.
That's the mom's job.
Yeah.
Now that I can get rid of all double standards right there.
Very true.
But this topic kind of leads into, I guess, the little Boosie situation. Where,
I'm going right into that. That's a super
and little Boosie son mother should be smacking Boosie ass and beating that bitch ass.
Now, if y'all haven't heard, because Boosie been in the press a lot this week. good stuff and bad stuff. Let's start with the good before we trash him real quick. He did get offered a TV show. I'm thinking it was with either MTV, VH1, something like that. You know how they did like the Flavor of Love, something like that. They want to do one with Boosie, and I think it'll be hilarious. I think everybody gonna watch it. I think that's a good power move right there.
Yeah.
What's the only Grammy deal? $1,000.
So I'm not sure if they're gonna ink the deal, if it's gonna work, but I feel like that's a good look. Now, to the point of what we was just talking about. The story is that he was on his live just talking his shit, X, Y, and Z, talking to people, whatever, and he ended up saying that he arranged for an older woman to come and give his 13-year-old son some head. And I've seen a lot of more negative backlash than anything.
The fucked up part was it wasn't just his son; it was other boys there too. I think his nephews as well. And he was like, I had her get the whole crew or whatever. I guess some people look at that as he's pushing him into manhood, and you know, I'm not forcing nothing on my kid.
Yeah. Now this is where it gets disgusting, right? So now you have people talking about this, talking about, yo, like that's crazy, like that's pedophilia, like these women are, pedophiles. They're doing this to your these are still kids. Even though you're 13, you're a teenager, you're still a kid. You know what I'm saying? You're not of age to be doing anything with an adult. You know what I'm saying? That's wrong. That woman can get jail time for that. That's crazy. So there's a lot of guys that are agreeing with this because of the type of mentality to where it's like, oh, well, he raising his son right. He's trying to get him on the right path early. So these people are people who have questions with kids being gay. They don't want their kid to grow up to be gay and shit like that. So it was like, well, I'd rather send my kids to Boosie house than Dwayne Wade house. I'm like, oh, here we go. So look, so this guy posted that, right? And this girl was like, yo, that's pedophilia. What are you talking about? You would rather have your son go to Boosie house. So then he responded and was like, oh, nah, it's just a joke. It's just a meme. I don't fuck with none of them anyway. So it's like, damn, so now you just saying you don't fuck with gay people? Like, like it was a...
No, not even. No.
No, I'm telling you.
Damn, she took that shit way too far.
Oh,
like,
yeah, she was with it. But
not the...
Overall...
Wait, ain't gay? Wait, is he? Is he?
No, he's not gay. He's not gay. But everybody they think he funny style though. They think he funny style because Gabrielle lick his ass. She came out with that. And then his mannerisms a little crazy. How he dressed a little crazy. Little things we've noticed, especially now. We've never really seen Dwayne Wade act and you know what I'm saying, move the way he moved now than he did, like prior to, because we never even questioned it. You know what I'm saying? So the past like year or so. So. Overall, I don't agree with Boosie's way of parenting at all. I think it's disgusting. I think that it's definitely pedophilia, and I think it should be something done with that. Because that's child abuse, bro. Like if you really think about it, that's child abuse. And I know these kids. I'm pretty sure that these kids are not in a situation to where they're like, oh my God, I don't want this done to me. I'm pretty sure if he's the one that's raising them, their mentality is really close to his. So they cool with it. They think it's cool and it's dope. Oh, I got some head, da da da. But like I said, that's abuse. Well, however you want to chalk it up, write it up, whatever. It's abuse, and I don't rock with it at all. Yeah, I'm not feeling that at all. That's crazy.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Now, I'm not condoning Little Boosie, but I get where he's coming from, but I'm not saying it was right. Because I mean, look, if I was fucking 13, man, shit. My father said, look, I got some bras to give you and all your friends head, and I was around the motherfucker. Well, I got around the 13. I think I was around the man. If I said, yo, all my friends, look, my father got some bitches to give us some head, they would have been all for it. But then, like I said, that's where the mother steps in play, like, no, what the fuck? I'm going to smack your father, and I'm going to beat the bitch ass. Point blank period. Now, if you have, I think it's really fucked up if you think that you have to have your son enter manhood by getting his dick sucked by some motherfucking girls. Like you're saying, like, it depends. You have to kind of, I'm not saying I'm not condoning it. You have to kind of know that your son is down to do that. And it's cool because, like you said, you could be traumatizing the fuck out of him and sending him the other direction to be scared of motherfucking girls.
Mm-hmm.
Point
if they're
blank,
like
period.
undecided or just haven't
But
even dealt with them yet.
we all know how Boosie ghetto hood ass is. And I'm pretty sure, like D, you said, like, his kids is probably like, hey, fuck.
Yeah.
Like, they probably looked at that lifestyle like, okay, this is what's happening. Like, we'll say that's how some people are. Like, this shit is normal to them. I will acknowledge that. Am I saying it's okay? Fuck no. That's what I'm saying. That's why I always say, like,
And
the
I've
mother
heard mixed
should have.
reviews. That's what I was saying. I've heard mixed reviews. Because, I mean,
Yeah,
there
you're
was a dude
going
on my job that said,
you're going to hear mixed
he
reviews.
said, if my son was a nerd, I wouldn't have done it. But if I know my son is already having sex, you know, then he doesn't see anything.
Yeah, because this
wrong with
shit at 13, man. I grew up in a neighborhood where there was mixed people. Like, we had some nerds, we had some hood niggas. Man, niggas was fucking behind bleachers, behind dumpsters. That shit, if that would have happened, it would have been nothing. Not saying I approve of it or it's good, but I'm just saying that's
a kid's curiosity.
And that's where the double standards wrongly come for men, because like if it was a girl, they'd be like, the fuck. But then again, it's when you're young, you look at the shit like who the fuck, what woman would get a motherfucker grown, like that's a total double standard. What woman would get a grown ass man to come in and give her daughter a head? That would be some crazy shit. But then that's the major double standard for men, and I hate that for females. But I mean, that's just how it is. But but we all do know.
We should look at both sides.
That's how you should look at
it. Exactly. We should, but not everybody does.
Of course not. It reminds me of when Pastor Troy was going off about the Lord Nas X. He was talking about how his kids will never be gay. And he gonna make sure that this is my house and I've raised them the way I see fit, and I'm gonna make sure that they don't be gay and da da da. Even though he's not saying what he's doing to make sure this happens, but you can tell that there's something closer. I'm not saying that he's doing what Boosie doing, but I can't think of many ways that a father can make sure that his son is not going to be gay. It just doesn't make sense to me.
And well, it's a lot of ways. I mean, you can not really make sure in his head is of a make sure type of way, but at the end of the day, that child is gonna make his own decision.
Exactly.
Like you can like say like, this is what men do. We carve. We make our own furniture. We do this. We fucking play basketball. We do this. This is what a man do. Like how like when you go out here and you talk to a female, you're not a man unless you do this. You're not a man unless you do that. And some parents have that mentality. You're not a man unless you do this. You're not a man unless you do that. Everybody has this fucking idea of what a man or a woman is. And everybody's shit is different. It's fucking retarded out here to me.
It's crazy because, like, I'm sitting, like, it's wild that people look at it in a way to where you're trying to do certain things to make sure that your child does this or does that or don't do this or don't do that. I agree with that double standard as far as women doing it, but like, I don't care if the child is first off, a child shouldn't be having sex at 13. That's just how I see it. I remember what I was doing at 13, but I also know what kids are like now at 13. Like, they're not even close to our level at all. We was doing some wild shit when we were teens, but 13 is still too young. 13 was young when I was young. So if you're telling me that this person is like 16 years old, even 15 or something like that, I can understand. But 13 is crazy. I knew a little girl that was pregnant at 12. You know what I'm saying? Doesn't make it right. And a dude I think was older, way older. But it's just it's nasty, man. I can't. I can't rock with none of it. It's just.
I mean, at the end of the day, look. I'm not telling parents what to do or what they should do, but at the end of the day, look. Your best bet is to, I'm going there with love languages because that involves with children too. No, because it's with relationships and children. You have to learn what your child perceives love is. Your best bet is to try to educate them as they grow and give them the love that they need personally themselves, not what you perceive love is, what they perceive love is, and just try to be the best parent you can. Like, to me, if you got a child thinking about sex at 12 or 13, they must have been experienced to some shit way early, and they think that this shit is normal. I mean, I know around that time, we probably balls dropping, wet dreams, and all that good shit. But to actually go out and act on it, somebody either you're not protecting them enough, they being preyed on, or they want to do it, or whatsoever. Like, they just be fucking.
Or they could get their parents.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they being experienced to
like
it.
The little boy
Hey, look, bro. Like, y'all need to soundproof y'all walls out this bitch.
Yeah, you know what? And I think Boosie come off to me as the type of nigga that do shit in front of his kids.
No. That's why he got his whole. That's why he got that whole other room in his house that the kids are not allowed to go into.
I'm not saying that they can't go into that room, but I'm sure somebody have seen or heard something. I don't know if it's a video on his phone.
They probably seen one of the parties that he has at the house. I mean,
yeah, something wild like that. I think they've been exposed to something. For sure.
Anyway, go ahead. Let's done that.
Man, look. Paint this picture. I don't want y'all to paint the picture for yourselves, but I want y'all to paint the picture as your mentality as a man and how you think and how you deal with women and, the lies men tell, shit like that. Think about it from this standpoint. It's a guy, right? And it's funny, he has 2 women. We were talking about this earlier. He's romantically involved with 2 women, okay? He tells one of them, I love you, and it's only you. And he tells the other one, I love you, but it's someone else. Which one does he care about the most?
Now, reality, I would say the one he's being honest with. The one that he's saying, I love you, but there's somebody else. My train of thought, it will probably be the one he's lying to. Mm-hmm. Because he's trying to protect her feelings.
Trying to protect
for some reason. It's like, I look at things like if I tell her the truth, I know she's gonna believe me, but I want her. I'm gonna tell her the truth because even telling her the truth, if she goes, then oh well.
Right.
You gotta look at it that way because it's just like, oh man, I'm gonna lie to this because I don't want to lose her, and I know if she knows that there's somebody else, she's gone.
Yeah. I completely agree with that. I feel like men lie to the one that they care about the most because they know that the truth is going to make them leave. And that's, I feel like that's where a lot of that stuff comes from. And it's funny when everybody, it goes back to that Baby Boy scene when he was telling her that, you know what I'm saying, I lie to you, but I tell them other hoes the truth. You know what I'm saying? I make love to you, I fuck them. Like, I don't think people really realize how real of a scene that is for people. Like, that is a big deal. Like, they really do that. And men really do have that type of mentality to where it's like, look, I don't tell you everything because I don't want to lose you. Some things that, come out or some things you just rather not, put out there because it may hurt your relationship. But you don't mind telling the truth to the other girl because you don't care if she leave or she stay. You may love her, you know what I'm saying? But if she hear what she got, awesome, this is somebody else, if she decides to leave, you got the one you want anyway. You know what I mean? So I agree with it. I feel like that one is the one that he cares about the most, the one that he lies to. And I know women always like, I want honesty, tell me the truth.
The shit sounds stupid though. It sounds stupid coming out of our mouth. Oh, he loves the one he's lying to. It's
real though. It's real. It's so real because, like you said, people can't handle the truth. So once you tell them the truth and tell them what it is, 8 times out of 10 they might leave you. You know what I'm saying? I feel like those odds it's just like, yeah, I'd rather not take my chance. I'd rather lie through my teeth until she catches me, and then I have to beg for her to stay. That's normally how it goes. You're not going to just tell the truth and just like, oh, well, she leaves. That means you don't care. Like, nah, that's normally how it is. You know what I'm saying? People lie to people that they really, really care about because they want to protect their feelings. They want to keep you around. They don't want you to leave. So it's like you said, it sounds stupid, but it's real.
That's why they always say, man, one big cake and eat it.
Mm. And I have a feeling King is going to flip this. I really do.
You already know. Let me tell you, Joe. Look,
Joe.
Joe.
There's no way to flip that. Honestly, like I kind of agree with you. Like he loves the one that he's lying to, the one he's telling the truth to. He don't give a fuck about what she does. Like I'm gonna tell you what it is. You gonna stay or you gonna fucking go. I'm gonna lie to you, like you said, because I care about your feelings. I want you to stay. Like I mean, me as being a person who's, I know a lot. I mean, y'all two have been more successful in relationships than me, but like I've heard a lot of people talk, oh, bro, you need to do this, you need to do that. The main thing I always motherfucking hear is that you motherfucking either lie or don't say anything. Does it work for me? No, I don't fucking feel like lying, and I don't feel like, being a mystery. I'm already a mystery by my goddamn self because I'm fucking different. As y'all see, I think differently. So, but the main thing is I always see and I hear people say lie. Like if you really fuck with somebody, you would care about them, lie. Like and to me, I'm no insult to the young ladies or females out there watching this podcast. I honestly believe that y'all motherfuckers like being lied to. Y'all love being lied to. Like, I'm sorry. I've noticed y'all love being lied to. No matter how, if a man doesn't feel that way, y'all want to hear it. So if he doesn't say like, oh, I like how we had a conversation before of saying I love you and not saying that, if you want to hear that shit back. So if that nigga really doesn't feel that way, and he could lie to you, say, oh yeah, I love you back. Like I see that I see that the men who lie the most are the ones who have the longer relationships, who get the girls whatsoever. Females, to me, they love to hear what they want to hear. And 9 times out of 10, it's a fucking lie. Like they don't want to hear the truth at all. And they're like, oh, I want the truth, I want the truth. The truth doesn't benefit that person trying to get with you. Not at all. So if they tell you the truth, then you're going to be like, walk away. You're not going to deal with them. So that person knows to benefit with you, they lie.
I feel you.
That's what I've seen. And me, yeah, I'm single, but I'm not going to sit here and try to uphold a fucking lie. And that might be a reason why my black ass is single. I'm going to tell you the fucking truth.
But see, you know what? I feel like it flips like in a marriage. I feel like in a marriage, it should be the other way around. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't be another person on the other end. But at the same time, I feel like that's when it flips. When you're with somebody, you're married, I feel like you shouldn't have to lie about shit. I feel like you should be able to keep it a bean.
You would think that, but married people.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, of course. I mean, married people got all types of.
Both men and women.
Yeah, definitely. But I just.
But you know,
I feel that it should be,
It's a lot of them couples before they get married, they sit down and say, "Hey, we about to have an open discussion, and we about to tell all the shit that I've lied to you about, and you gonna tell me everything you lied to me about right now, because when we start this marriage, we're starting off on a positive note, and we're no longer going to lie to each other, regardless if it's hurt or not."
Motherfucking lie.
A lot of the times, yeah, that is a lie. And me personally, I always tell the dude, nigga, don't fall for it. Because a lot of the times, she probably ain't even got nothing she lied about, but you go ahead. I knew you fucker. No, head no. Or, just all kinds of wild shit. Don't fall for it, but they do shit like that.
Oh, she gonna tell you the light work, but she ain't gonna tell you the deal breaker.
She ain't gonna tell you even if she did do some shit or lie, she ain't gonna tell. Women will take shit to
To the
grave.
grave.
And I'm gonna tell you, when they do that dirt, they take that shit to the
Wait.
grave.
Only time they don't take it to the grave is when they want to hurt the fuck out of you.
Oh, yeah.
They'll tell you
yeah.
every day.
Oh, they'll dig that
When
up
they
real
want to
quick.
hurt you, the truth will come out when they want to fucking hurt you.
But a lot of the times they be lying when they do that. They'll lie.
Sometimes too, yeah, you're
They'll
right.
lie to make it seem, even if it looked like it. Like, let's just say one time you caught her coming out the store and all of a sudden her ex was in that same store and you see her coming out or whatever. You know, she come back and later and say, yeah, that's why I met. When you seen me and him coming out that Walmart, yeah, we met and fucked in the Walmart bathroom. And it's gonna be like, oh fuck, I can't believe that I did see the nigga walk out right behind her. You know, and she probably ain't even do no shit like that, but they'll lie just to try to hurt you.
Yeah, okay.
It's all kinds of shit that they women sneaky as a motherfucker.
And you know what?
they
Yeah,
lie.
you know what? She did probably fuck because she actually know him. She ain't just meet him. She set that shit up.
And I'm looking at all these comments, man, and nobody wants to be lied to. And it sucks because that's all we gonna do.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. No, but you don't want to be lied to.
Now,
Yeah, you're gonna promote that all day. But
let me
trust me,
ask.
I ain't meet not one person that did not want to be lied to.
Now, let me ask all of y'all in the comments that say you don't want to be lied to, how many of y'all are single?
Because a nigga lie, right?
If you have a man and you don't want to be lied to, say, yeah, I have a man and I still don't want to be lied to. If you don't want to be lied to and you're single, say, yeah, I don't want to be lied to, and yes, I'm single.
Your next nigga gonna lie to you, baby. I'm sorry to tell you, but it's like a part of, and I'm not saying,
or you can get with a man like me that's not gonna lie to you, and then you just gonna leave my black ass because I'm not lying.
Yeah,
his emotions ain't matching mine. He don't like me. I gotta go.
King first he want to eat some random shit. Now he on here trying to play reverse psychology and get him a woman. Get with me. I ain't gonna lie to you. He's lying. He gonna lie to you.
Nah.
You know what's crazy? I feel like, but lying to me, I feel like lying is human nature. I feel like everybody lie. That's why the time men lie, women lie, numbers don't. Like, I feel like it's just human nature to lie. We all lie all the time. Even when we don't think to be lying, we lie. You know what I'm saying? Somebody like, yo, like, you want to come out? No, I'm not feeling too good. Normally you feel perfectly fine, but you lie to get out of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, people lie about things all the time. So I just feel like saying that you don't want to be lied to. Of course, no one wants to be lied to, but do understand that it's just going to be a part of shit. Like, it's going to be there, regardless if you know it or not. It's going to happen. Just like you, Marcus, was saying, like when we on the last episode, when we was talking about people saying, "Well, I miss you and I love you," and you really don't miss or love that person. You'll say it back just because you want that person happy, you want to make that person feel good, or you don't want an argument, or whatever your reason is. You'll lie just to make that person feel good. So like, it's just a part of it. We may not like it, but it's one recipe that we don't understand, but it does make for a healthy relationship at the end of the day. And I ain't talking about big, you know what I'm saying, bold-faced lies. I'm just saying, like, we got them little sprinkles in there that we do all the time. You know what I'm saying? You okay? You hungry? You all right? No, I'm good. I'm not hungry. Knowing damn well she's starving. She wants some food. Like, she just wants you to, you know what I'm saying? Like, women do stuff like that a lot. Women lie to try to see if a man's going to, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. It's crazy.
You hungry?
So look at these comments,
I'm hungry, and this is what I want.
I'm single. I don't want to be lied to. Married, no lies. I never said whatever I wanted to be lied. I never said whether I want him to lie to me or not, but I'm single as fuck. I'm single now because his ass lied too much. Relationship, no lies. Yeah, all that little white lies. Don't lie to me. Like I said,
no one wants those ones who think they got a relationship. I mean, I don't even know who said they married, no lies, and something. I'm trying to tell you, you got some white lies in there somewhere.
Yeah, women lie like shit
too. Somewhere. Like, it's like at the end of the day, like if I had a theory, if a demon came right now and asked you if both of y'all, have you told any lies? Either confess it now or die. What would happen?
It's going to happen, of course. But like I said, like when I think people lie a lot, dog. A whole lot. People lie way more than they think they lie. Like I said, just to make the other person feel good for whatever little reason it is. Baby, how the food tastes? Oh no, this shit good. Knowing it ain't that good. You know what I'm saying? Like you tell little lies like that. It's just a part of your relationship. It's part of life. We lie to our friends a lot. We lie to people we don't know. Like it's just it happens. Hey yo, take my number down. All right, I'm gonna call you. You're not gonna call them. We lie. That's
And you
what
know what the funny thing is with that shit I just said? Like I was talking to my cousin, the one about this. I was wanting to post this question. Now, like if it was a certain situation where like some entity, like I'm say a demon because they just fucked up. Say if a demon knew your whole life, say you were married, and they could sit there and be like, look, with a married couple, be like, okay, look, or even a person in a relationship, saying, okay, this person you're in a relationship with, you've been in our relationship for 10 years, were they literally the last person, not the last person you had sex with, but there was no one after this person. Now you you either admit that there's somebody after them, or you die.
Man, just admit that shouldn't hurt him. No, not you die. Don't make it like that strenuous.
Because it gotta be that straight. It gotta be that. If we fuck with it like a demon, somebody who got that type of control, like, look, you either admit this shit, or all right, I take away your legs, or you be paralyzed for the rest of your life.
All right,
like
do something like that where they can still
like,
live
all
and
right,
regret the shit.
Yeah, all right. Some fucked up shit where you just don't want to live during that. You be fucking a vegetable for like 100 years. The fuck?
I'm telling you, man.
I don't want to be a vegetable for 100. Because I was thinking about like I don't want to be a vegetable for 100 years. That's crazy. And women and men alike would just be fucked. They have to admit to tell the truth. Like, yeah, we're married. We've been married for 10 years, but shit, within that 10 years, men and women alike will probably like have to admit the shit.
Yeah.
Fuck your cousin, your brother, your groomsman, or I fuck your sister, your bridesmaid, or our neighbor.
Wildin'. You wildin'.
It's just, I mean, I'm just saying.
We out of time, man. Out of topics, fellas.
Really?
This is yeah. Hell yeah.
Damn, we are out of time.
Yeah, man. Like I think we pulled this off pretty good. I think we forced it. One thing that I've noticed that we did in the past, which I'm not trying to do now, which we did today, is trying to make sure that we answer these questions and topics and things like that, because a lot of times we'll find a way to get out of it, not knowing that we're doing that shit, and don't give an answer. And I think that the people that are watching deserve that. Just like baby mama question. Like, I'm not beefing with my baby mamas. I ain't to say they're not shit, but I would try to find a way to give you an answer. You got to force that for people, and they love it, man. Like, we had a really good, a lot of good comments and stuff today. They in here still wilding out. But it was a good show, man. I want to thank everybody in the comments, everybody that tuned in. I can't even see the numbers with the setup I got right now, but overall, I'm pretty sure it was a good amount. It's Friday. Make sure y'all be safe over the weekend. I know a lot of states are opening up, meaning y'all can go out the house. Don't be stupid. Still wear a mask. Still take care of yourself. Look, I'm in the crib. I got my mask right here. I got my hand sanitizer right here, and I'm indoors. It's at arm's reach at all times. So make sure y'all take care of yourself. Ain't playing with y'all. For real. But shit, anything else y'all got to say other than that?
Okay, no. I can end it with a closing question because I had a lot of drink. So with all this quarantine and things are changing in the world, what do you feel like? What are you seeing that a newfound thing that you just don't like about people? Like how you like how the direction of things are going? What is something you just don't like about it? Like I don't like that shit. What the fuck is going on? Because like I think a lot of what I'm seeing now is like a lot of people having problems with a OnlyFans account. I don't give a fuck about that. That's not my problem. But what is your issue? Like, what is your thing that you be like, this wasn't an issue before, but now it's an issue now? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, because I feel like people moved a little different before the quarantine. Now they're moving a little different now. So I think we do notice some things being different. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think I got to figure out one. I wrote it down so I won't forget, but I'm definitely doing that next week for sure.
Okay.
Make sure y'all share the video. Make sure y'all follow all the stuff. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all check out the old video on YouTube. They're all up there. Probably like 2 or 3 I got to throw up there, which I'll probably do by next show. Yeah, tell a friend, hit the bell. Y'all know all the good stuff. Follow everybody. We love y'all. And man, James, look, take us out, man.
Man, y'all already know what it is. Y'all be cool. Y'all be safe. Don't put your hands where you won't put your face.
Hey,
Yeah.
and we out.
King, bitch.